Hello everyone, it's Tesharra Alexander, your real estate specialist, and I'm here at one of my clients' home, and I just wanted to share this with those of you who are inspiring landlords or you want to get into the flipping business, fix it and flip it business. This is sometimes what happens. These clients of mine had a beautiful property. It was small, but it was a nice home that they had rented out. So initially, when I spoke to the tenants, they were willing to work with us to get the house ready to sell because, it's a seller's market. So my clients wanted to sell and everything was going great. And something happened where they ended up leaving early and they trashed the place. Like that broken window was not there when I did my first initial walkthrough. And I'm telling you that I never saw this coming. I spoke to the gentleman, I did not meet his wife, but he seemed to understand that they wanted to sell their home and he was okay with moving. He told me a few issues that he was having with the home, but I just did not expect to return to the property once they left to see this. And in all honesty, the management company, they were not much help in this situation because there is more that they could have done. They could have held them accountable in more ways than they did, but there's a story behind that. And so actually, well, the clients chose me to sell the home instead of the management company, and they weren't too pleased about that. So it ended up just not being a great ending. And that happens in real estate. And I hate when people involve emotions in their real estate endeavors because then you can't get things done. But it just became a little emotional for the management company. And, but here we are. And so I have a team of people that's going to come in and get this place ready to go. As a matter of fact, the house has already been sold and they've closed and moved on. But I did want to share this old video with you guys. Look at all the stuff they left because you guys know whenever you move out, you're supposed to empty the property. And this seems to be, my contractor said, it seems like somebody's body went into it, their rear end. I don't know if that was intentional or unintentional. My theory is that there was some kind of altercation in the home for the windows to be broken and things of that nature. It was just filthy. This window was certainly not broken when I did my first walkthrough of the property, but when they left, you see that everything's just filthy. And it's just this is what happens. This is that worst case scenario that you hope you never run into when you rent out your property. We have a home that's on the market right now. It has not been rented as of, this is October 2021, but we should have it rented in a couple of weeks. And I'm just in awe that people can leave somebody else's property this way. But again, when you are not vested in it and you don't own it, sometimes you just have people who don't care. And this is a great example of that. My clients were unfazed by it. They understand that real estate is a business. And so they're going to, well, again, they hired me to get a team to clean this up. I have someone who's going to come get all of this trash up. Everything's going to be out of the home. They're going to repair the holes in the wall and the window. Now, we talked about possibly redoing the floors, putting in new carpet and paint. But as I spoke to most investors, they were like, no, you know what? I don't even want carpet. So just let me do it. Like, give me a fair price and I will do the work. So after hearing that a couple of times, I advised my clients to take that route. Like, let's just get the major things repaired and then let people pick their paint colors and floors. So that's exactly what they did, and we ended up getting this house sold. But yeah, so not every tenant, of course, understands the concept of renting. That is somebody else's property and they incur the issues that you leave behind. Also, these clients had a pit bull that I was totally afraid of when I went. But the pit bull was very hard on the fence, the gate. So, of course, with my personal rental property, there are no pets. Like, after seeing this, and also just knowing that pets are hard on homes, we have a no pet policy at my property, but this particular property did not. So the pit bulls kind of just had their way in the backyard, and it's kind of wet, so I'm not going to go too far back here, but I did want you guys to kind of see what the backyard looks like. There was also a draining issue with this property that needs to be fixed, but that's going to be the investor's property. We did disclose it. I mean, the investor's issue. We did disclose it to them. So just something that they're going to have to redirect the water in the backyard. It's not in a flood zone or anything like that, but there is more work to be done, guys. So this is what happens when you have angry renters. They leave angry, they don't care about their deposit, or in this case, the management company just let them go without the accountability that could have been, taken. So that's what happens in this game of real estate, guys. So when you rent out, beware. All right, guys. Till next time, Mr. Shara Alexander, your real estate specialist.